clearly, I don't venture into the space of personnel that deep in terms of, you know, trying to second guess certain violations of the policies and procedures of the Miami-Dade County Public Schools. But when I look at this list that I've looked at before, and I've actually requested and received data and have conducted an analysis of the employee groups that seem to be susceptible to disciplinary action, that pattern seems to continue to resonate. So, for example, and for the record, what we have here is a bus aide, a teacher, a custodian, an ESE placement, a lead custodian, another custodian, another custodian, another custodian, another custodian, Head Start educator, teacher, school bus driver. I raised the issue previously, and I do understand through the chair that the district has taken a very proactive approach since that conversation to educate and enlighten many of our employees who may not be as proficient in some of the policies and procedures relative to ethics, etc. But if I look at, and I'm going to do this analysis, if I look at the analysis of those on this agenda item who are susceptible to disciplinary action, it's a majority of custodians and bus drivers or bus aides. And I'm not questioning the rationale or the validity of the violation and or sanction. But when I look at the list that spans from county line to Florida City, schools across this district, and I see custodians and bus drivers that continue to show up for these kinds of disciplinary actions predicated on violations that may or have been evidenced to have occurred, it calls the question once again, what's happening here? This represents our least compensated employees. Many times it represents our employees who may not be as astute in terms of policy and procedures, employees who may not attend faculty meetings because they're mowing grass, transporting children, cleaning up the cafeteria. And when I see these jump out this way, I just cannot move forward without calling it to the attention of my colleagues and to the administration, and letting this serve as a reminder that I'm going to continue to call the question on these kinds of issues. And I'm not, again, suggesting that each of these does not deserve the sanction that is being recommended, but when you see a pattern of a specific representation of an employee group in this school district representing the majority on this particular item, when they don't represent the majority in many cases of our employees at large, it calls the question, is there some disparity in terms of awareness? Is there some disparity in terms of sanction? Is there some disparity in terms of penalty? And I don't know, I'll get behind that, I guess, at some point. But I will be asking some further questions and utilizing this agenda item, D55, as an exhibit to kind of dig deeper in terms of what's happening out here. What's happening with our employees. And this is not a new conversation. This is not a new issue. I've studied the issue. I know what the previous data that I have has revealed. And that data has revealed that there is a proclivity for these employees being more vulnerable to disciplinary actions and subsequent penalties than other groups on a percentage basis. On a percentage basis, there's a higher percentage of employees that are custodians, that are bus drivers, that are food service workers, based on the data that I received, analyzed, and addressed that fall into this particular category. So I just wanted to cite that for the record. I'm not going to second guess the superintendent's recommendation in this regard, but I will dogbird this a little more because this continues to resonate. So is it that they don't know and we can tighten up on our ability to build their capacity of understanding, or is it something else? Either way, I think we have a moral obligation to be proactive in addressing this, which I am aware that the superintendent and his staff have started to do that, specifically in the area of code of ethics, etc. But one, I can't just ignore the names and positions and individuals and groups that are before me and not speak to it. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, sir.